This is an important story from the other week that I somehow missed, but we have to talk about it. We'll talk about it now. Democrats just confirmed lots of Trump's judges so they could skip town. Well, that's lovely. Senate Democrats just gave a huge gift to President Donald Trump. They agreed to expedite votes on 15 of his nominees to lifetime federal court seats because they wanted to go home. Majority Leader Mitch McConnell had lined up votes for all those district court nominees last week. Normally, Senate rules require up to 30 hours of waiting time for each nominee, something Democrats typically take advantage of to delay action on confirming Trump judges. But Minority Leader Chuck Schumer cut a deal with McConnell on Tuesday to bypass the wait times and let them all get through. Why? So Democrats could get back to campaigning and focusing on winning re-election in November. The Senate is now out of session until Tuesday. Of the 15 nominees, 6 were confirmed by voice votes on Tuesday. Another one was confirmed on a recorded vote. The remaining 8 will get quick votes next week. It's a major win for Trump and McConnell, whose number one priority is filling up federal courts with conservative judges, many of whom are incredibly anti-abortion, anti-LGBTQ rights, and anti-voting rights. Trump has gotten 26 circuit court judges confirmed, more than any other president at this point in his term. Another way of putting it, 1 in 7 U.S. Circuit Court seats is now filled by a judge nominated by Trump. Now, Donald Trump often complains that, Democrats are just obstructing. All they do is obstruct. It's nothing but obstruction. Oh my God, it's historic obstruction. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. That's adorable. Mitch McConnell literally broke the filibuster record. Literally. So they did the historic obstruction, but now it's projection from the Republicans. And it's the exact opposite. Trump has put a record number of judges in seats at this point in his term. And in his time in office, compared to other presidents. I mean, that is... So, what this shows you is exactly what we knew about the corporate Democrats. They care more about optics than substance. So his whole thing is, in order to win in the election, we have to get home and start campaigning. So, in order to win in the election, let's approve a bunch of Trump judges. I couldn't think of a worse strategy. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. So I'm going to not be the resistance that I say I am. I'm going to help out Trump. As Jimmy Dore says, it's not the resistance, it's the assistance. So you're going to help him out. So you can then go home and go, vote for us so that we can resist. But you just didn't resist. You know what would have worked a lot better? If you made a big stink about not approving these judges, and then stayed in Washington and did a bunch of interviews about it on all the media outlets. Like, listen, I promised everybody we would be the resistance, so we're the resistance. And guess what? We're sacrificing the ability to go home and campaign, and we're doing that so that we can stay here and fight Trump. So I just want everybody to know that that's why you need to vote for us, because we're not allowing these judges on because they're terrible. They stand against everything we're supposed to be for. So, of course, why would we give them a vote for that? They did. They gave them the votes. How crazy is that? See, that's the thing. Even when it's an easy fight to win, they lose, and they do it on purpose. All you got to do is say no. We're just no. It's just no. You're not gonna get our votes. Simple as that. None of us. All you needed was one Democrat. All you needed was one Democrat to say no. None of them did. It's just pathetic. It really is. You know, it's like, I read the article a while back. We covered it on the show. Democrats were asked right after the Trump tax bill passed, hey, are you going to run on not repealing this tax bill and doing a progressive tax bill? And they were like, no, we're not going to do that. What? So every time they're presented with like, hey, here's an issue you could focus on, they're like, no, we're good. In fact, if anything, we kind of quietly agree with Trump on that one. Schumer did it with the Syria strikes. Remember when Trump started bombing Syria, a country that didn't attack us? and Schumer and Pelosi both released statements like, yeah, don't really disagree with this one. So he gets to bomb countries offensively, even though you call him a lunatic and a maniac and he shouldn't have weapons. But he gets to bomb countries offensively, you support it. He gets to cut taxes for the rich and corporations, you support it. He gets to nominate judges, you support it. Why would people vote for you? Why would they vote for you? This is the same strategy that lost the Democrats 1,000 seats. Hey, listen, we're reasonable centrist moderates here. So the way you can look at it is we're like Republican light. Sure, I mean, I don't hate gay people. I don't hate black people. I'm pro-choice. Well, now, will I fight on those issues? That's a different question. But I'm just saying I'm a good person. But on other stuff, I kind of agree with the Republicans. Vote for me. Recipe for disaster. You will continue to lose if you do that, and you deserve to lose if you do that. Give people something to vote for, not just something to vote against. And for the record, he's not even doing that. He's not even doing here's something to vote against, because you just assisted the guy you said you were against. Sure, let's approve your judges so we can go home and campaign about how we resist. But you're not resisting. That's the point.